All right, well, welcome back to the workshop, and I just wanted to shoot a quick video. I think everybody, I'm relatively new to the collecting part of guitars, and I'm really starting to thin out some of my less expensive guitars, and I'm starting to get kind of brand snobbish, and I hate to admit it, but it's kind of the way it is. And I've come across one now that I've added to my collection that I am extremely proud of, and I hope you guys can feel the same feeling as far whenever you trade for the nice guitar that you're going to keep. And I'm really proud of this one, so I want to take a minute to show you. This is a 2007 Fender, man, and I mean just absolutely stunning. This is a 2007 Fender Select USA Stratocaster. And I just want to take a few minutes to go over some of the specs on this unbelievably gorgeous guitar. I'm going to take it out of the case and we can get a really good look at it front and back. So give me 1 second here. Set that down gently. All right, so here we are, 2007 Fender Select Stratocaster, and it's just a beautiful color. It's this Brazilian cherry, and it's transparent, and I can count at least, it's a two-piece body, which is my Fender. I have a Deluxe 2007, and that looks either possibly a one-piece, maybe two, but this one is either two or a three-piece body, but it is not ash or alder. It is mahogany. It's a mahogany body with a beautiful rosewood neck and the Fender unbelievably nice painted headstock. Look at that. It's got the chrome spaghetti logo that kind of raises up out of the beautiful clear coat. Got the ultimate Fender. I love these. These are the Schaller locking tuners. Now I believe this was available in 2006 and 2007 only. These were Fender, what they call special runs. The 2006 will have on the back side of the headstock here, it will have the 60th anniversary sticker on there, or the badge. This is the 07, and they're the Schaller style locking tuners, pretty much similar to those, but these are like the Fender. Sorry about the lighting on that, but those are the F logo on it. These are not. These are the blank German Schaller tuners. I've never had a problem with either one of them, but man, they are very, very nice. This has the Love It or Hate It LSR roller nut on there. It's been installed at the factory. A lot of guys will try to put those on their guitars. They will take off the plastic or even the graphite nut and try to install these. And you have to actually cut away some of the rosewood, and it's a no turning back type of modification. So it gets a lot of frowns just for that. But people that own them and they're operating on their guitar and they were either factory installed or they had it professionally done, man, talk about sustain and unbelievable sound. The trick to these, in my opinion, is to, when you're doing any kind of fret work or anything on your guitar, don't let any dust or especially steel wool, metal filings. Oh man, steel wool would be the absolute enemy of that roller nut, because it would get down in these little grooves in here and basically bunge up your strings and just make a big mess. I could see how that happened, so I always tape it off anyway. But when you're doing, even when you're changing strings, or I did a little bit of fret dressing. It didn't need crowned or anything like that when I got it from the guy. It just had a few minor little divots and bumps in the frets, but I took care of those because I'm I have to have perfectly glossed, pristine frets, and they are just as smooth as silk. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be gushing over this guitar, but man, it's the nicest one I own. And according to what I've looked up, they were, MSRP, which is crap. No one pays that, no matter what. But they came out of Fender at around $29.99. So basically $3,000 for this guitar. It's right below when you jump in to the custom shop guitars. So this is as good as it gets. When I got it, I mean, the guy that I bought it from, he used a little bit too much, like either furniture polish or I don't know, something on the guitar where the pick guard was super smeared and it was scraped up enough to where it really couldn't buff out. So I bought a brand new pick guard, and these are kind of hard to source sometimes because it's got the 2 humbucker adjustment screws on this side and the single on this side, and the spacing is very crucial for those two. So you're kind of limited on which one you have to buy. So it's a little bit pricier, but that's a brand new fresh pick guard. I also put new covers, you can't even tell really, on these pickups. The other ones were a little bit chewed up, but boy, not much. I mean, not a single scuff, ding, no dents, no scrapes. Maybe under bright fluorescent lights you might be able to pick up a few little swirl marks maybe in the paint or in the clear coat, but nothing that could not be buffed to a mirrored perfection shine in seconds. So absolutely phenomenal playing guitar. Let's go over a few of the electronic specs on this thing. It has the S1 switching on the volume pot. Sometimes it comes on the tone pot, or it can be really anywhere on the guitar, but this one comes on the volume pot. And it has the humbucker, single. This is a Fender Diamondback humbucker, and these are custom shop Tex-Mex single coils in your middle and your neck, and they sound phenomenal in any combination. They're as clean and as just perfect Fender tone. I have no complaints. I'm not that picky as far as I'm not proficient in which pickups sound better. I really can't. I think the amp makes a lot more of the difference of my tone than anything else, and I play a lot through. Oh, there we go. Here we go. We found here's the flaw. See if I can catch it on camera here. There's a small. There it is. Maybe not. Can't even pick it up. But there's a small. I'm gonna point to it right here where this thing is. There's a small divot in the clear coat. But 5-way switch. Obviously, all excellent American-made electronic hardware. S1 switching, tone, humbucker single. It's got the 2-point trim. I don't have the arm out here now, but it is the pop-in type where you can adjust it very easily, and it does not the screw-in type. So I'm not a tremolo player, at least not on this guitar. And I already went over the rosewood fretboard, a very nice thick slab of rosewood on top of that maple neck. And what is unbelievably cool, and you can't see in this light. See if I turn this out, see if that does anything. Maybe not. This is the abalone inlays, which is the same that's on. This is a 2000. That's a 2006, just Fender Deluxe, and I really feel like some of the appointments. It's definitely a step up from that one. That's your Deluxe, which has the locking tuners that come directly from the factory. It's got the the vintage tint to it. It has the 2-point trim. It's got the S1 switching, and those are the Bill Lawrence SCN pickups, which some people complain about. I think they sound phenomenal. They're noiseless and they're beautiful. And it's a nice, possibly one-piece body there on that one. I'm not too sure, but the same kind of logo. You get that chrome raised logo that's just pretty. Just pops. Looks really nice. And you can look at this one and you're like, yeah, I do see the upgrades. So even from there, there's your deluxe, and this is your select. So your next stop is the custom shop, and I don't really see what they could do to upgrade this guitar. I really don't see, maybe a one-piece body, but this, like I said, is mahogany. It is not alder. It's not ash. And let's look on the back. You've got, and this is pretty much standard for a lot, at least for the deluxe models for the Strats, and this thing is just as gorgeous on the back as it is the front. And you really can't tell the multiple pieces as much on the back, so maybe, I don't know. I'm not really good at that as far as the grain is, but I'm seeing maybe 2 pieces on the back, so I don't know. But a lot of Strats will have the the cutaway on the neck plate, and it has the micro tilt option on the back as well. Unbelievably nice feeling neck, and the block, the trim block, is not only is it a thick solid piece of brass, but it also has a powder coating on it where it won't rust, or it's just got like there's a quality block feel on a tremolo, and then there's an unbelievable quality feel, and this one has an unbelievable quality feel to it. Absolute gorgeous cherry red, transparent cherry, so you can definitely see through the grain. And I'm picking up at least the 2 pieces here. You can see there's a line right here where that second piece, at least the second piece is glued on. It might even be 3, I'm not sure. But man, go to the custom shop. What are they going to do? Come on. What are you going to possibly do to this guitar to make it better? I don't see it. But then again, I'll probably be there soon. I'm the guy about 2 years ago that was like, $3 grand for a guitar, never, until you get one, and then all of a sudden, all that's out the window. So I'm getting kind of spoiled, guys, but this is a beauty. So hope you enjoyed the video. Post any questions or comments in the bottom. Thanks for stopping by.